What is up, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck live on stream. We got a wacky one for you today. This is, first off, we're playing Modern. I know, we don't play Modern as much anymore. So all you Modern folks, if you love Modern, let me know in the comments, alright? In chat, in comments, let me know. And push your support for Modern. And maybe I'll play some more Modern, alright? We're playing Temur Breach. This is XxSinisterxX. XX's Temur Breach deck. Yes, we all love Modern spelled incorrectly. Through the Breach, of course, 5 mana, instant. Sneak attack creature into play, gets to attack once. Well, what do you want to attack once with? How about Emrakul, right? So, we've seen Izzet Breach decks fairly often. They're, tier 2, tier 3, not really super exciting. Occasionally it's a Blood Moon shell. Occasionally it's like a blue-red control shell. Kind of like a hybrid control combo deck. Similar to the Splinter Twin decks of yesteryear. And that they're kind of playing a fair game, this kill you out of nowhere. The problem is that both of these cards don't do anything by themselves, whereas Splinter Twin and especially Deceiver Exarch did. And of course, this doesn't just win the game on the spot. I've watched multiple players, including myself, come back from being Emrakul before. And so it's not as good of a combo, but still powerful. And what Sinister's done here is added green to the deck. And a little weird, we are splashing for Noble Hierarch, but giving us some acceleration here with Growth Spiral, and of course Euro Titan of Mage's Wrath, one of the better cards in Theros Beyond Death, showing up in the Standard and Pioneer, now showing up in some Modern too, and also gives us a little bit of resilience too. So in our matchups where we got to go fast, Euro can allow for a turn 3 through the Breach. In matchups where we got to go slow and be grindy, Euro comes back from the graveyard over and over again. So kind of a cool element. You get Euro, Growth Spiral, Noble Hierarch. Otherwise, you're playing all the usual blue cards you would see. Lightning Bolt, Snapcaster Mage, Opt. Yes, Emrakul with the Exalted trigger. I can't wait to kill someone at 16 life. It's going to be awesome. I agree. And we got a lot of the usual stuff here. Force of Negation, Cryptic Command. I'm not huge on Cryptic Command in this format. I think it's pretty bad, actually. But it's a card. Archmage's Charm. We are playing a Mountain and a Forest. I cleaned up the mana base a little bit for this deck. The original version had way too many basic islands. And needed some work. I also added some Ops over some Omen of the Seas, because Omen of the Seas is far too slow for Modern. But so Archmage's Charm, good card. Might be a little awkward to cast at times. But Force of Negation is very good. A lot of Remands. Remand is definitely good against some decks, not good against other decks. 4 is a lot. So I'm a little concerned with like the overall control suite in this deck. We only have 2 lands in the entire deck that don't tap for blue in the Forest or the Mountain. We're also not playing a Mystic Sanctuary. That's a total oversight on my part. Let's add a Sanctuary and cut Sulfur Falls. Because yeah, we gotta have at least one Sanctuary to fetch for sure. That just seems really wrong not to have that. So that's the deck. I'm not thrilled with some of the ideas happening here. I'm also not thrilled with playing 3 of each of these. I think the combo is definitely the allure of the deck. But there's certainly some merit to the blue shell. I like Growth Spiral a lot. I'm a big Growth Spiral fan. And we're mostly, honestly, blue-green, just splashing for Bolt and Through the Breach, which is kind of fine. We'll see. I want to see how this plays out. I'm definitely interested. The Noble Hierarchs are also pretty interesting. Search for Tomorrow is okay, but definitely a weaker card than Noble Hierarch is. Requires kind of a different mana base a little bit, too. So, we'll see. We'll see. And Sideboard's got all the usual suspects in it. A couple Aether Gust for stopping those Titans that are Cavern of Souls. A couple of Flusterstorms. Not really sure what Flusterstorm's good against. Yeah, the combo decks are usually playing artifacts or stuff like that. Not sure on that. Anger's obviously good. A little hard to cast, but good. Tracker's obviously great. Veil Summer's obviously great. Shadow of Doubt, kind of an interesting one against the Titan decks as well. One Huntmaster of the Fells, a little extra win condition, and then 2 Damping Spheres. So, with 6 extra land spells, maybe put a bounce land or 2. That's interesting. Our land count is a little low, which is definitely a thing. So our extra land effects aren't necessarily going to be on. Opt helps with that, but that is definitely a very valid concern. So we'll see. There's a lot of moving parts here, and we're gonna see how they move, and we'll try and make them move in good ways, right? When I move, you move, just like that. So start a league here, and let's get going here. Once again, on Your Deck Live, a show where I play your deck live on stream. Stream's brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. Don't forget CoolStuffInc.com. #1 source for your game shopping needs. Hop on over to CoolStuffInc.com. Go buy your Growth Spirals. Growth Spiral is great. It's definitely a very good Magic card. Go buy your Growth Spirals. Promo code JIM5. 5% off your order. CoolStuffInc.com. Also buy your board games, card games, miniatures, sealed products, you name it. CoolStuffInc.com has it, as well as a fantastic lineup of content. I do a video Monday. I do an article Friday, but there are multiple articles every single day for free, no paywall, on CoolStuffInc.com. Go check it out. CoolStuffInc.com. Also check out Cardboard Live. That's the overlay you see on the screen right now with the deck list and so on and so forth. That's Cardboard Live. Check out Cardboard Live, and if you're a content creator, please get involved with them. Shoot James an email. Get in the beta. Cardboard Live is basically a requirement for every stream at this point. It's awesome. Cardboard Live. Check it out. All right, let's go here. Well, there you go. Mana base Archmage's Charm Forest. This might actually be a hand of the week. Now, the foothills aren't as bad as they look because they're just obviously blue duels, but it looks pretty funny. Kind of like this one. Hand of the week all day. I feel like we're going to mulligan this. We have Bolt, but we can't cast Charm on 3. We have both Cryptics, which are super slow and clunky. I think playing the Foothills is also a mistake. I added these because I wanted more fetch lands. I should have played a different blue fetch land. Like Delta or Floodstrand, maybe. We're going to mulligan. Okay. This is clearly better. Archmage's Charm is castable on turn 2, honestly. So we're going to keep this. We need to ship the Mountain, I think. We can get a... so I guess we're going to get a Breeding Pool. Let's ship the Opt. Only have 3 basics of it. That can drawing basics kind of sucks, but should probably have snow basics in theory too. But playing them all against a 6 as well. This is still quite a hand. All right, so let's get Breeding Pool, cast Noble Hierarch. And boy, they gonna be surprised if we cast Archmage Charm on turn 2. Blue Delta, sure. Or we can Euro. I'll bring it down to Euro. I doubt we're going to want Charm on turn 2 anyway. Yeah, just Euro. Draw Emrakul, we're in pretty good shape here. We are combo deck, so Lightning Bolts. I mean, we can cast it. We can definitely cast it. Delta for Hallowed Fountain. Okay. Misty Rainforest. Sure. Alright, I mean, I guess we're going in for 1. I've seen some cool Temur decks playing like Thought Scour, Ren and 6. Might be an avenue this deck could go. Those Ops or Thought Scours makes the Euro a lot better. Breeding Pool Hollow Fountain. So, no one has any idea what's going on. I think we're going to draw 2. Leaving cancel up every turn is kind of eh. Surprise! Didn't see that coming, did you? Remand my Archmage's Charm. No worries. Our own Remand. I mean, we're going to say go here. I'm not going to attack for 1. I want to have Remand and Charm up. Remanding your own spells is really, really nice in spots like this. We can just go end step Charm. If they try and counters, maybe we can remand it. Sanctuary back, remand. Okay. Really hate the card Mystic Sanctuary. It just is. It just like clashes with me in some way. I see it. I just don't like it. I just don't like the design. I don't like how it plays. And they're gonna Euro. Interesting. I think we're in line to remand here. We're gonna draw cards first. Also, they're banking on having remand for our turn. Then stopping this makes that pretty cool. Opt Snapcaster Mage. All right, let's remand this. And draw Emrakul? No. That's not bad either. Pretty sure we just say go. I mean, playing the Noble Hierarchs does open us up to removal, but hasn't been a problem yet, obviously. Euro again, once again with remand mana up. I guess that's fine. No land drop, though. Alright, so let's end step cast Vendilion Clique. Right? Yeah. Let me get a few looks at Emrakul here also. I kind of wish you were playing the full 4 Emrakul and Through the Breach. Remand the Clique. Okay. Guess we're going to cast Growth Spiral. It'd be sweet to hit a land here and cast Op, too. Nope. Okay. Kind of a cool trick. We can end step Through the Breach on their turn and defend it with Force of Will, which is kind of cool. Alright. Remand. Force of Negation, Clique. I think we're just saying go. Could like opt for a land, but if we miss, kind of sucks. So Arkham's Astrolabe, sure. All right, so we're gonna once again play Vendilion Clique. Target you. See all the cards you have in your hand. They've got Force of Negation, Opt, Path, Remand. Actually, not a very good hand, honestly. I would say Force of Negation is probably the best card. It's actually a counterspell? Yep. Alright, let's take the Force. Their hand is Path, Opt, Remand, Forest. We'll see if they want to path me or not, which I actually would really appreciate. Alright, we're going to end step Opt. Another Euro. I don't think Euro is particularly good right now. Let's bottom that. Another Noble Hierarch. Alright. Untap. Draw land. Okay. Obviously Euro is pretty bad against Path, so that's a thing. But Remand, Opt. I think we're just casting Noble Hierarch and swinging for 5 and trying to get this Path Exile out of their hand. More lands is good for us. Kind of like the Cliques. I've always loved Vendilion Clique. It's just my kind of card. Cool. So this is fun. I only have 1 land left, I believe. So the next path is actually free, which is kind of annoying, but... Alright, so they have Opt, Path, Remand, Forest. An unknown card. That sucks. Alright, well, this obviously super sucks because we don't have any lands left. But I guess we're gonna maybe just flashback Charm, draw some cards, and then we have Force of Negation if they play something scary. Yeah. And they have Euro also. We don't actually have a good answer to Euro. I guess remanding it's pretty good, but ugh, man, this is gross. Yeah, I mean, snapping Op is just like much worse than snapping Archmage's Charm. I just getting the snap in play is pretty good though. All right. Bottom breeding pool, draw Misty Rainforest. All right. Okay, so we whiffski. We've drawn all of our basics, kind of sucks. They get a land. They play Opt. Opt goes. To top. Play Forest. Okay, so there's a Stoneforge Mystic deck. That's a little unexpected, but okay. Get Batterskull, say go, whatever. So they have Remand, Path, Batterskull, card. We'll get ourselves a... We have Mystic Sanctuary too, but... Get Mystic Sanctuary back to Archmage's Charm, and then just bolt the Stoneforge. Oh, yeah, actually, I don't have enough Aeons, never mind. Alright. Kill that. Our Snapcaster is a threat because of these Noble Hierarchs, obviously, so that's kind of cool. And I think we're pretty happy just saying go here. Like, there's no point playing Euro into a Path. We're also out of land, so Path is just insane anyway against us. Jace the Mind Sculptor. I am not okay with that. So we're going to Force of Negation. They're going to remand their Jace, and we're going to remand our Force of Negation. Remand targeting Jace, correct? And then we're going to remand our Force of Negation. Right? Yeah. Alright, so that's that. They have their Jace back in their hand. We're going to get Mystic Sanctuary and put Archmage's Charm on top. I really hate Mystic Sanctuary. I think the play patterns of this card is miserable. Why remand the remand? Because I want to make sure I draw an extra card. Having them have to tap mana on their turn is good. If we bounce the remand, we counter their Jace. They still have a remand. I don't know. Seems better to me. Alright, so they're probably going to path here. I guess they're just maybe not because they're saving the pass for the Euro. Sweet. So there you go. So Stoneforge Mystic number 2. We don't currently have an answer to that one, but I mean, I don't think countering this is ideal. And the remand's gone now, which is important because I don't want remanding your own spells like the nut and like his control kind of mirrors. I'm gonna counter this. They get another equipment, and then they can threaten the Batterskull without actually tapping out for it. So it's pretty gross. We steal the Germ. Does the Batterskull stay attached? I don't think so. Equipment can't be attached to your opponent's creatures, as far as I know. He's only having one Mystic Sanctuary in our deck. Oh, that sucks. That is awful. All right. All right. I mean, we can just like Euro. Just draw a card, eat their path. That kind of sucks, though. Yeah, just say go. I mean, they certainly seem to have better tools than we do. This deck seems pretty good. This Bant deck. I haven't played a ton of Modern lately, but deck seems right up my alley. I mean, now we're just kind of like have to draw Emrakul, I guess, and defend it somehow. No, that's Remand. Alright, I guess we're Euroing. I should have fetched. Where is my? I should have Euroed first, obviously. I don't know if I have enough mana to Euro and through the breach and defend it. So land, Snapcaster Mage. Cast Euro. Resolves. They path it, which is fine. Not going to defend or the Euro there because they just have more stuff probably. And then a land. Alright. It's definitely an argument for holding that in case they sword us, but... Isn't really a ton of benefits to having fetches up. Like, thinning 2 cards is, like, kind of loose, but I'm just going to ship it. Damage might matter, too, actually, so... Man, where's Emrakul? Do we put Emrakuls in our deck, or not? Because I'm feeling not. I don't feel like Emrakul's even that good anymore. Like, they can just survive the hit. You know? Sack 6 lands. No Sword of Beast of Venom is pretty interesting. Alright. I mean, they just have... If they're not even willing to commit to sorting on their turn, that makes you think they have a billion pieces of interaction. There's Mama. Hey, Mama. 5, 3, 2. If we end to turn it, it's no longer lethal because they're going to put the sword on the Batterskull. Kind of want to just go for it. 5, 3, and 2. We have Force and Remand back up. I'll just ship it. Almost casting Emrakul. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I got a little ways to go. If we had 14 mana in play, maybe we can wait, but I suppose that is a possibility. Okay. So they probably have a stupid Ice Fang thingy. And like we said, they can survive, they're going to try and Cryptic tap. That's interesting. Rather than counter it. Tap, draw. Alright, so we're going to Force of Negation. They have 4 mana left over. They're going to deprive. Alright, so they're dead. That's pretty cool. Does they have their own Force of Negation? Wow. I don't know how I won that game. Jeez. They can also play Remand, correct. But, okay. Woo. That was a fun first game. Let's bring in some cards that do things, I guess. I guess we want Veil of Summer. Tireless Tracker. I guess Flusterstorm's not bad, right? What do we not want? Unfortunately, the bolts are super awkward. We gotta kill the Stoneforge Mystics, but we have no disenchants in our entire deck either. That's kind of a problem. I don't like Shadow of Doubt. Everyone loves Shadow of Doubt. I don't like Shadow of Doubt. Is cutting Noble Hierarch crazy? Probably. I kind of want to cut the Euros, though. Path isn't even good against us. I guess we have trackers, but... Remand, Cryptic... Well, they saw Euros, they might not take Path out. Like... Man, I have no idea how to board here. I mean, Cryptic Command's honestly pretty bad. I don't mind cutting Cryptic Command. It's just so damn clunky in the face of like Veil of Summer and Flusterstorm and all this crap. I'm gonna cut 2 more. Why are Shadow of Doubts in the sideboard? I mean, I imagine for Titan decks. I don't think Stifling Stoneforge is even good, because the Stoneforge is still in play, you know? Like, Force of Negation is not great. Yeah, let's ship Force of Negation too, I guess. You can't Path to Exile and Emrakul the Aeons Torn. Let's try this, I guess. I don't love leaving all the bolts in, but... I mean, if we had some artifact removal, we could take the bolts out, but we just don't. So... If Emrakul Through the Breach was bad against Path, it would not be a viable option. Or if you could, like, kill the Emrakul in some way. Definitely an interesting pile of cards, for sure. Oh my god. Mystic Sanctuary. Gross. What's up, RFG? The Abs Index went 3 and 2. Oh man, I'm gonna keep and probably regret it horribly. They just seem like they're better equipped for a fair game anyways. I feel like we need to get a little bit lucky, and mulliganing just feels so awful. For me, it was always 2 days after I worked out. That was when I really felt it. Like, end step Ice Fang's great. Alright, well, we drew our land, which is cool. Yeah. Can't get Stomping Ground, obviously, because we then can't cast Archmage's Charm, but Field of Ruin, sure. Euro. Alright, so I'm pretty happy to just remand this Euro here. And we're going to get Steam Vents. I mean, okay, sure. There are certainly things happening here. Just the old Noble Hierarch, you know, no big deal. Okay, so... They're saying go with Cryptic Mana up. Only have 2 Snowlands. They bring in Blood Moon against me? That seems a little crazy. Question is, are we attacking or not? That's the big question. We have Clique and Storm to defend it, or Charm and Storm to defend it. Is getting in for 1 worth it? They can't. If they could Ice Fang and block it, I would not want to do that. But I think I'm down for a poke here. End of turn. Feel the ruin my Mystic Sanctuary. Might just take this moment to resolve Vendilion Clique. Say float a mana. So we'll get an island. Veil of Summer, my Vendilion Clique trigger. I guess that's fine, whatever. Like, I mean, they turn their Veil into a cantrip, and then I still have a 3-1, so it's fine. I like Vendilion Clique a lot. I'm a big Vendilion Clique fan. Euro again. I mean, they were so fast to burn that Veil. They might have another one. I think this is fine. What's up, Madman? How's it going, my friend? Play a Plains, sure. Alright, I'm gonna get the old Stamping Ground. Start going to work with Clique here. I Clique a lot in this deck. I want another Clique. Drawing a basic's not ideal. So, we got the clock. We got a hand. They're gonna path my Clique. That's fine. We're out of basics now, though, unfortunately, again. Which we just drew 2 basics both games, which kind of sucks, but they're out. Alright, we're going to draw 2 cards. Or attempt to draw 2 cards. Okay. Draw Snap Bolt. Alright, that's fine. Untap. Sure. Now we're just saying go. We'll set the Snap Charm again. So Snap Charm with Veil of Summer and Remand up. Ice Fang, sure, whatever. And path their own Ice Fang. That's a pretty nice spot for me to bolt. I'm pretty happy with this. This is just like, they already drew a card off of it, but if they're this desperate for lands, it's a 1 red Stone Rain that gets rid of the creature in play. It's pretty annoying, so. And I can't pass up a good Stone Rain, alright? Alright, so we're going to Snap Charm with Flusterstorm Veil up. So we're definitely cool with the Veil. I'll take a 2-for-1 on Veil. Deprive targeting Veil. Sure. Go all the way here. They have 4 cards left. We're going to end up drawing 3 cards and burning most of their resources. Jessica, hammer time. Stop. Hammer time. Let's draw for Veil. Oh, man. Through the Breach right now. No. We're fishing for Through the Breach right now. Let's do it. Archmage Charm, draw 2, Through the Breach, win the game. Let's go. I guess we can't play. We can't defend it with Remand. That's fine. Through the Breach. No. Alright. Go Snapcaster Mage. Noble Hierarch's a really good card. Counter the Remand too. It was countered by the Veil Summer. Oh, it drew a card though. Ah, you're right. I'm stupid. I screwed up. Yeah, that's my bad. I screwed up. I didn't think about that. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. We're a little ways off of Emrakul. Arkham's Astrolabe. Yeah, whatever. Euro. It's just a precast Euro. It's fine. No, Remand's just draw a card. It's not if it's countered this way. It's my bad. Stoneforge Mystic. So let's cast a Growth Spiral in response. I'm sure bolting it. Let's take a look, you know. Oh! I went to an event at PAX East that was hosted by PogChamp. Put your PogChamps in chat, please. It doesn't even matter, right? Yeah, whatever. I could have Force, I guess. We have Remand, though. So, you don't have to cast it twice. Alright. There's some cool happening here. Some cool stuff happening here. Definitely some cool stuff happening here. The exact construction of a deck feels a little off to me. But definitely, honestly, Noble Hierarch's been pretty good. Like, it looks weird, the deck, but being able to turn my crapper, like, Snapcasters into actual threats is pretty cool. I love Vendilion Clique. Archmage's Charm doesn't feel awesome. I'm not even that cool with Cryptic Command, but Remand, we're a little light with Growth Spiral, too. We'll see. Some buttons here we're pressing. We'll see how good Growth Spiral is. That's one of my concerns. We're only playing 22 lands, so it's also possible that Serum Visions is better than Opts for that reason, just to find more land drops and stuff. But I got sponsors. Check out the Hex Holder. New storage solution. Holds 4 double sleeve decks. Holds playmat. Holds Zibby, pad, pen, dice. Light, easy, convenient. Bring it to a Magic event near you. TheHexHolder.com. Check it out, TheHexHolder.com. Promo code JIM10, 10% off your order. TheHexHolder.com. Hot take, Noble Hierarch. It's a good Magic card. Kind of like the idea of Ren 6 in this deck, but it doesn't really make sense, I guess. Makes Explore better, honestly. I can keep this. Abrade or Return to Nature, I can see that. Once Upon a Time. Like, Ren and 6 could solve that problem of just needing more lands for your Explore effects. Secret's out. Secret's out. They take Opt. Powerful Thoughtseize. What the hell is going on? Cryptic Command. I really, really hate Cryptic Command. It is such doo-doo. It is such an expensive, clunky card. What are they once upon a time for? Delta? Alright. Delta, they're at 12 already? Thought Scour, targeting them. Swamp, Inquisition Thought Scour, alright. Not playing Shadow, are they? This looks like an Angler, but... The most exciting hand of all time, but could be a Shadow deck. We'll see what this fetch land does and probably figure it out. Thoughtseize again. Alright. Crypto soft lock with Mystic Sanctuary is so freaking slow. Like, you know, the thing, I guess, we're not really a control deck. You know, we have we have 3 Emrakul and 3 Through the Breach in our deck, so we're not like, if every card in your deck is hell bent towards getting to that point, sure, but our deck isn't like that, you know. Alright, they shock here and play a Shadow. We are probably super dead. Unfortunately, Temur does not line up well with against large toughness creatures. Yeah, we're super dead. Yeah. We ain't beating a 5/5 and a 6/6. Heh! Well, maybe I spoke too soon. I'm sure they also have Stubborn Denial, but... if they were at 6, we could bolt them, but... we also don't have enough mana to cast a bolt, and a snap, and a bolt. Alright, well, what are the odds they don't have a Stubborn Denial here? And the question is, do we get Island and have it a 1/1? Or do we just fetch Shock? Yeah. I agree. I agree they probably have it, and I agree we have no other play. So... we're just doing it. I'm going to cast it and close my eyes. And everything's going to turn out okay. Everything's fine. Everything's beautiful. Not a problem. No Stubborn Denials here. No way, no how. God damn it. Alright. I mean, their hand was basically perfect, so... and our hand was clunktacular. Not a great hand for us. Jim D can't watch. Yeah, I mean, like, Cryptic Command, Archmage's Char, these cards are just so clunky. Like, look at Cryptic Command and then look at this game. And tell me Cryptic Command was ever doing anything in this game, you know? Not about it. Also, post-board, when your opponent has Veil of Summer and Mystic Dispute, I think his card's just so bad. So, that's gone. These are gone. I think we're interested in Veil of Summer. We just don't beat a large creature, realistically. We just have nothing. We just have no way to beat a 5/5. Barring just comboing and killing them, which can be very, very difficult. I mean, Archmage's Charm stealing Shadow is definitely a thing we can do. I guess... Tracker? Seems like a real bad matchup. Magmatic Sinkhole? Maybe. It fights with Euro a little bit. Shadow their fetch. I mean... I guess that's an option. I mean, Remand's also bad against them. We could board out Remand and bring 2 Shadows. Yeah, I've already submitted this. It's lagging, but that might actually be better. Just board out like Remand, and board in Shadow, and try and get him. How to beat Angler? We Emrakul them. Oh boy. I mean, Sand's bad and not very good versus Thoughtseize, but Mulling is also bad versus Thoughtseize. I'm just gonna keep. Remand is not good against Angler because they often can do it on turn 2 or 3 when it's impossible to leave up Remand. And they've usually Thoughtseized you or discard spell before that anyway, so they know if you have it or not. So I would say Remand is like actively very bad against them. So where do you feel like Snapcaster Mage isn't even that good in this deck? Oh look, free spells. Everyone loves free spells. Once upon a time. Gurmag Angler. Oh, they heard us. They heard us say we couldn't beat Gurmag Angler. So they're going to cast it on turn 1 here. JK. Alright. I mean, it's a pretty good start. They can go like Angler Shadow next turn. And we have literally nothing. Okay. Okay. That's a start, I guess. Alright, yeah, they can't go Shadow Angler, I guess. They can just go Angler Stubborn Denial. Nope, can't do that either. Alright, that's turn 2 Angler. Okay, that's a thing too, I guess. Yeah, I mean, the problem is they're just going to have a Stubborn Denial, like... This seems like an absolute nightmare matchup. Like, couldn't be any worse. Yeah, I mean... Like, this is their turn 3. They've already Thoughtseized us. They have 11 power in play, and they probably have Stubborn Denial, too. We have to draw land, too. Oh, man. One Beardy Boy, resub. Thanks so much. Bolting them is definitely not a good idea. Because once again, they're at 7, not 6. Alright, I mean, we get to, like, Bolt, Snap, Bolt, the Angler, try and block this, and just hope they burn a Stubborn Denial. We can just, like, draw land through the breach them, I guess. Do this in their upkeep. Try to fool them into going into Bolt range. They know we have the Bolt in our hand. I think they know we have Bolt and Snap, honestly. Putting them to 1 does not do anything. And we are dead before we can burn them out, so... It's gonna be funny when they let this die and just battle rage us. So we're hoping for a stubborn denial here. We chump block and draw land and kill them. That's what we're hoping for. That's our plan of action right now. They don't know about Emrakul or Through the Breach, I believe. All right, got stubborn denial. That's a start. And now this Angler can't even attack, right? Oh, never mind. Are we dead? 9. Yep. Just turn 4 kill through multiple pieces of disruption. No big deal. Yeah. Should have not gone for the shadow. I think it's maybe. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Alright, yeah, I mean, that sucked. We're not drawing the land anyway, so. Alright, 1-1. That one seems impossible, but that's okay. That's okay. I think this deck doesn't need to be so control-y. Like, the Cryptics and the Archmage's Charm just seem bad to me. I like the idea of playing the combo with a little bit of extra, like, interactive stuff. I like the idea of Ren and 6. I'm not convinced Snap is even good in this deck, honestly. Soto says, hey, Jay, my Pioneer metagame is super casual, only has 2 Inverter players, and a win a box this Saturday. What should I replace Game of Trials with? In what deck? What's going on? Let's go. Fine match. Mono White Devotion. I just wouldn't replace them. Like, they seem fine against other decks too, and like, I just don't think I would, there are Inverter players, like, why go in naked, you know? Alright, going first. Okay. Sounds fine, I guess. Appreciate the bits, though. Thank you so much. And good luck. Take it down. Take it down. Win a box. Love a good win a box. Alright. A perfect modern 2012 and yeah, basically. Where's my twin and my Tarmogoyf, you know? Of course, Soto. You're the #1 bit earner. Bit by bit by bit. Once upon a time, popular card. Castle Garenbri. Sakura Tribe Scout. AKA dead. Not on my watch. Bolt that. Noble Hierarch that. And get in. Let's go. Fastest sneeze muter in the West. I'm trying, folks. I'm trying. Sakura Fried Scout. Tasty. Gruul Turf. Okay. So now I want to draw a Cryptic, just as to a Stone Rain to bounce this thing and draw a card. Cryptic Command. Close. Close. Go get him, buddy. Alright, I mean, need some little help here, but Dryad of the Elysian Grove. As much as I would like to remand a Titan, we're going to remand this. These 4 toughness creatures, you know, it's rough. And then, crap, we can't get the thing back on top of our deck. It's really annoying. Alright, we're trying to fetch a Steam Vents then. There's Val. Alright, that's a start. I mean, now they have Valakut though. That Dryad's gonna get pretty dirty. Alright, we'll tank like we have something. Alright, let it resolve. This is certainly a matchup where our combo is good. Oh god. We're gonna force negation this. Just can't win about land drops, realistically, with Balakit and Dryad in play. And the question is, are we going to put the Remand on top of our deck? If we do, we can't draw Emrakul, obviously, but we can stop a Titan. That might not even matter, honestly. Abzan Snake went 3-2. If you missed it, it's up on YouTube. That was pretty fun. This is so awkward. I think we're just going to leave it and just draw a card. I mean, we have 3 shots at Emrakul to win the game. We have Ops who can redraw. Like, we put Remand in our hand. They just, like, don't play anything and make some land drops and just kill our shit, so... It's not bad. Alright. Swing a Noble. I mean, I could have swung a Noble, but we had the mana up for Archmage's Charm, and we could draw cards and stuff, so... I don't think we're going to win this game by nickels and dimes, you know? Oh my god. We're just dead. Like, they just take it, go to 12, whatever, you know? And now we're down 1 mana. Draw for bolt number 2. Yeah, that plays. We're dead if we're dead no matter what. Let's draw. Big money. Big money. Oh wait. Yeah. 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 Hold on a second. I'm being an idiot. I'm not thinking about anything. I need to be smart. Put Bolt on top. Blue, blue. Blue. Draw 2 cards. Emrakul, Bolt. 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 F6 and a prayer. Let's go. Yes, Valakut checks on resolution. It's intervening if. Summoner's Pact. Okay. Titan, sure. I mean, Titan can't kill us. There's no mountains in play, so... I guess they can make zombies, but they're 14. If they were at 16, we'd be stone dead this game. I'm sorry. We have 2 Exalted Triggers in play, too. If they were at 18, we'd be stone dead this game. So we are dead 100% next turn. So they can just Tolaria West first Pact, get the 2/4, and then just kill us. But we've got a draw to Emrakul. Also, Op is a redraw to Emrakul. I need your energy, folks. I need a little energy. Let's go. Boo! Alright, well, I guess we'll give him an opportunity to make a mistake. Not sure how they can screw this one up. I mean, not play their pact. Our deck needs Summoner's Pact. Emrakul is not green, so it wouldn't do too much. Explosives for 1. Okay. Okay. I mean, they are still dead to Emrakul, so... It looks like we're getting another turn. Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to 1 life. We've got 3 Emrakul in 41 cards. We don't do math here, but let's do this. I've already called like 2 shots today, and I don't know if I can call anymore. And one of them was in a spot where we didn't need it at all. They were already dead on board, and I wasted a called shot. God damn it. I should have cast this. It's going to be on top. Brutal. Brutal. Alright. Tough game 1. I agree this deck wants 4 through the breach, 4 through the breach and 4 Emrakul. I don't think it's close, honestly. Alright, so we get to bring in cards. Aether Gust, Shadow of Doubt. Lightning Bolt is gone. Snow Basics, Astrolabes, and Screds. We're pretty heavy on the dual lands. I don't think that would work out. I mean, I guess if we're cutting Cryptic Command and Archmage's Charm, and the mana base isn't so wonky, that could maybe work. Because Scred is probably better than Bolt in this deck, you know? We are not playing Ashiok. We're playing Shadow of Doubt. Damping Sphere doesn't really do much. They're not playing Amulet, most likely, so, like... Maybe they are playing Amulet, I don't know. I guess they have the Teleria West also, but I don't think this is good enough. It also makes our casting of spells really annoying. I mean, Scred would not have killed Gurmag Angler in any of those games. We had 2 lands in play. It was always turn 2 or 3, so... The art on Shadow of Doubt is very cool. Alright, let's go. That's a hand. That is definitely a hand. Okay. Okay. Give me the old Noble Hierarch. Turn to Euro. Field of the Dead. Through the Breach. Okay. Of course, the issue here is if we don't hit a land, our Euro's not even that good. Did it. Man. I wish I had Cryptic Command to bounce this thing. But I guess having 5 mana on turn 3 would do that. Alright, I guess we, yeah, we're gonna fetch. We have an old turn 3 through the breach. Just nothing to put in off of it, you know? Alright, we have Shadow and Gust. A little short on Euro coming into play. It's awkward because I was saying earlier I wanted to add, like, Ren 6 and Thought Scour. The problem is if you play that and you Thought Scour a Emrakul, you lose everything. Which is pretty bad, so... they're going to Once Upon a Time... because they haven't cast a spell yet. Yeah, alright, it's fun. Another Simic Growth Chamber. Alright, so we're going to Aether Gust this because we don't got much else going on. I mean, we could put the Aether Gust on top of our deck, but that seems weird because we're not, like, actually doing anything. And they get to make another land drop. That seems awful. So... I guess we're just untapping. Emrakul. Nope. So tap for a mana, play Growth Chamber. Interesting. Remand. Growth Spiral. Do I have any interest in regrowing a Remand? That seems kind of good. Put Remand on top, then play Growth Spiral. A lot better than Gust, it draws a card, agree. I should have done it the other way. Because I could have drawn a land of Growth Spiral, that was stupid. I should have stacked the Mystic Sanctuary ability, then cast Growth Spiral. That was dumb. Emrakul. Nope. However... now we can Euro and still have Remand up, and that's kind of tight. Blue, green, green, blue. Man, Euro's really good. These older formats, it's just Delve, you know, like 5 cards is nothing. Nothing. Alright. Yeah, I mean... I have an idea. It's called, how about you play this again? And now that we're so far ahead, we're double drawing Emrakul. Mystical Dispute. Ah. Alright. Touche. 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 Alright. Let's attack for a lot, I guess. We could Shadow and Charm. Nice. Maybe just like Fair Teamer Euro is like a good deck. They're at that much. So it's like Snap, Remand, or Archmage's Charm. Or Snap, Remand. Maybe we do want a second Mystic Sanctuary. Alright. If you just fetch a duel here, we have no sanctuaries left, so. Untap. Draw. Opt. Emrakul? That's pretty good too. Yeah, I'll just keep that. Go Euro. Like drawing cards and playing extra lands is like my shtick. I just love it. It's just so awesome. All right, your turn. Like Oracle Moldias are my favorite cards of all time. So Euro is pretty sweet. I have an idea. How about, hear me out here. Oh, we boarded our bolts out. It's terrible in this matchup. Think they're dead either way. It doesn't really matter. Remand. Where Cavern of Souls. Friend. Where yo Cavern of Souls. Friend. A little scoop lag. A little scoop lag. Not a bad thing to see on a Tuesday afternoon. All right. Run it back, I guess. Obviously, turn 2 Euro putting a land into play is pretty absurd. So. Yeah, I'm a little conflicted. I feel like there might be 2 decks here. The idea of playing Wrenn and 6 seems awesome. And the idea of playing Thought Scour seems awesome. And you can't play Thought Scour with Emrakul. But Wrenn and 6 just seems so good in this deck. This hand is much less good than previous hands. However, we do have Spiral and Through the Breach. Yoro. I have no idea. I don't know how to say anything. Don't ever ask me how to pronounce things. So I always get it wrong. So whatever I say, just do the opposite. I'm going to keep. We have Spiral and extra lands. I'm just going to keep. A little Goy faction? I mean, maybe. I don't know if you need that, honestly. That's a good draw. So we'll get Breeding Pool. See what they're up to here. Simic, God, give me a boomerang. Just give me a boomerang. Give me an Emrakul. Turn 4 Through the Breach with Emrakul should probably wrap this one up. So, all right, gotta remand here. Can't not remand. Feel lucky we draw 2 mana counter, so we can remand next turn too. So Euro, okay. Breeding Pool. So I think I'm pretty happy just Euroing, spiraling, and just hoping to draw Emrakul. We can't snap remand, so that's a later street. Mystic Sanctuary. That's not an island. Alright, normally that, so put that in play. And yeah, I'll pay some life and put that in play. Oh, I'm an idiot. I guess I thought I cast Growth Spiral already. That's stupid. So I shocked for no reason. Whatever, I'm an idiot. I thought I had another land drop to give there. That's my bad. Tireless Tracker? Sure. Emrakul, the Aeons Torn. If we could just ever draw Emrakul, life would be so good. Let me tell you, alright? Okay, so we can like put we can like Mystic Sanctuary Remand, then draw it with Growth's Road Spiral and cast it. Or we could snap Remand too, but and if they don't play anything remandable, we'll just go Spiral Spiral. And just draw Emrakul for the once in our time in our entire life. Amulet of Vigor. Not ideal. Castle Garen Break. Not ideal. We can go Spiral. I knew that. I knew we could go Spiral Spiral. I knew that. I know things. 3. Dryad. We have Snap for it again, so let's just do this. Spiral. Put in Mountain. Remand. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. We have a number of looks at Emrakul here. Not quite. Come on! That's not bad. Where are you, Emrakul? Alright, so we can Euro and have Remand up. Or we can leave up Cryptic Remand. I don't know if we play Emrakul or not, honestly. It's totally up for debate. I guess casting Euro walks right into like Veil of Summer or whatever, so we'll just say go. I think we're just trying to find our stupid Emrakul mommy. So they're gonna have Veil Summer here probably. Alright, so I think we're gonna Remand first. No. Yeah, we Remand first. They cast Veil, and then we Cryptic Command the Titans. We draw an extra card to give us the most possible looks at Emrakul. So Remand Titan. Force of Negation. So that's going to resolve, because I want them to... Actually, maybe not. I want them to pay next turn, but I actually want to draw a card off Remand anyway. Maybe better off just drawing a card. Honestly. Just going to counter this. They pay for pack next turn. Yeah, we are approaching the point where Emrakul is like not even good enough, unfortunately. Maybe we bounce the tracker. Is that crazy? But then we're letting them have the Titan. Alright. If they have a Veil Summer, we're screwed. We could, like, let this pact resolve, then counter Titan and bounce Tracker. And now we're, like, pretty well set up. And we have a Snapcaster and these Through the Breaches or whatever. Bouncing the second blue source. They've played a land. Yeah, that does kill them, actually. That's a lot better than what I was saying. Alright, so let this resolve. If they have Veil Summer, we're screwed, but... Okay. I guess Cryptic is better with all the extra land effects if you're ahead on lands. Good job, Lump. Lump72 with the awesome play there. You'll love to see it. And they scoop. Oh, yeah. Who needs to draw Emrakul? Not us. Not us. We never draw Emrakul. Don't need it. We just don't need it. Best chat on Twitch. Give yourselves a hand. Alright. We were drawing. It's crashing. We have no idea. There you go, Pants Man. Give yourself a hand. Fantastic. But I want to see my next card. Oh, man. Alright. We are 2-1. And there's a lot of cool things happening in this deck. I'm not sure how they should come together, you know? I'm not sure. Next card was Emrakul? Maybe. Alright, let's go first. Well, we found Emrakul. Is it bad I want to keep? I'm just so happy to have Emrakul, honestly. Keep or mulligan? What do you think, chat? Is Shadow of Doubt better than Ashiok? I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of green. Let's keep it. Though I don't think we can play with Stomping Ground first. Stomping Ground seems pretty bad in our deck, honestly. Or Archmage's Charm. Maybe the Archmage's Charm is just bad, honestly. Alright, play Vista, go. Get a breeding pool. Do love me some Growth Spirals. Wow. It's weird how every single deck we've played against has played Once Upon a Time, huh? It's kind of weird. A Nurturing Peterland. Oh, God. This is not a Thoughtseize hand. Well, that was unexpected. Okay. Well. Alright. So, Breeding Pool. Untap. It's not Through the Breach of... Why would it ever be Through the Breach? Why aren't we playing Once Upon a Time? Because we don't have any creatures in our deck. But maybe we should be. Maybe everyone should be. Urza's Tower, Nurturing Peterland. Man, they bricked on their Peterland hard. Who keeps 7 playing Tron without only one Tron land, you know? It's ludicrous. So their best is turn 4 for Tron. And we've got more work to do. Now we're going to find all the Emrakuls and go through the breaches. Alright. Through the breach. Through the breach. I guess. Alright. There's this power plant, the one they searched for. Peterland. Looks like the aliens' eggs from Aliens. And nothing else? That's weird. I wonder if Jace the Mind Sculptor is playable in this deck. I know, Jace the Mind Sculptor, playable. It's a crazy notion, but... Playing Fatal Push? No, once upon a time. All right. We have not come. We've come close to hard casting Emrakul. We had like 12 or 13 lands in play at one point, but I don't know if there's enough actual lands in the deck to cast Emrakul. All right, they found it Ulamog. They are bricking hard. Probably, maybe not. I don't know. All right. How about Through the Breach? That's not bad. Jazzy says, want to say how nice it is your stream doesn't make obnoxious noises anymore while I play Civilization on my main monitor? Yeah, I agree. All the alert sounds are really annoying. So we get rid of those. We're gonna have sounds for that, but they're gonna be like much more low key. I'm just gonna cast this main phase. I don't know what I could possibly draw that won a main phase, but I guess Euro. Alright, I mean, I would like to draw 2 off Archmage's Charm, but having Remand available is also a thing. We're having a hell of a time actually putting together Emrakul and Through the Breach. That's a mad tempting Remand, but we can't. I said they have a car or something, they just cast it, so. While the sellout sub sound was fun, it was fun the first 50 times. The following 2,000 times, not as fun, you know? Going for longevity here. Alright, so we're going to remand this. I have Mystic Sanctuary. I probably should have. I don't want. The thing is, I don't want to draw a counterspell again. I want to freaking draw Through the Breach. So this is fine. I should not have fetched though. Sanctuary is weird. Through the Breach. Through the Breach. Why can't we do it? The Dixonator, 11-month resub. Welcome back. Love you all. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. All right. What's going to happen first? We hardcast Emrakul or we draw Through the Breach? All right, so you have 7, 8, 9. Thankfully, no Tron line, because they could have cast Ulamog. Not that it matters that much, honestly, on this board, but Chromatic Sphere, sure. So if they cast Karn, we're probably going to put Remand on top, draw 2, and then Remand it, because frankly, I just want to draw goddamn Through the Breach. We're doing 1. We're doing all right. Thragtusk. I mean, I think we're going to draw 2. We might or might not remand this, depending on what we draw. Euro. All right, Remand. Oh. ESPN alert. You're dead. Ah. 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 Boom shakalaka. Favorite set in the last 10 years? Yeah, Emrakul laughs at Ulamog. Ha! Ha! Alright, so I mean they can't deal with our combo at all, which is kinda cool. Our bolts are bad. Our damping spheres are good. Shadow of Doubt seems good. Remand is good against a lot of these decks. Remand's a card that's been bad in Modern for a long time, but when a lot of big mana decks are popular, it's definitely good. They're gonna scour from existence my Emrakul. I would gift 100 subs if they did that. Probably shouldn't say that, should I? It's gonna go $500 in the hole because they scoured existence me. I'll stand by it. If they scour to existence my Emrakul after Through the Breach, I will gift 100 subs to the stream. Keep. Please, God, don't scour the existence my thing. That's the 7 mana instant exile creature, right? Alright, yeah, this is fine. Little Opskis. Well, they can't add it to their deck. It's game 2, you know? Exile target permanent. Okay. A little weak compared to Karn, but... Wolf says, hey, Jim, a little off topic, but how are you feeling about Jeskai Saheeli in this metagame? Looking for a deck for regionals? It's the one you've been testing. I have not played enough Modern to know. Honestly, it doesn't seem better than a lot of things that are happening, so not really sure. Yeah. Chromatic Star, sure. Give him the old Damsky next turn. Opt. We're at bottom. Noble Hierarch, A. Alright. Alright, I mean, we're going to sphere him. It's not the best thing in the world, but it is time. Don't want to get Karn next turn. There may be vacuuming going on in the background, yes. I'm not the only person who lives here. New house soon, alright? New house soon. I appreciate all your patience. I promise you that it's been more stressful on me and Nicole having to wait for this new house than it is on all you. So, alright, they're going to get a Sanctum of Ugin off of their Once Upon a Time. I mean, we can't really do much, but we do need to actually like make some forward progress here, so I think we're just going to play Euro. We can't Noble Hierarch also, which is annoying because of the Damping Sphere, but draw Island. Okay. I'll play this Scalding Tarn. Just say go. Did Chainsaw Guy trade in his chainsaw for a shop vac? Chainsaw Guy's not out there today. He just, you know. There's so many piles of wood. Y'all want to see the piles of wood that the Chainsaw Guy makes? Raise your hand in chat if you want to see the piles of wood. It's insane. It's actually absurd. If I see enough hands in chat, I will show. As those that don't know on stream, my neighbor just loves to chainsaw stuff. He's just always cutting wood and chains all the time. And I'll be happy to show you guys what the fruits of Chainsaw Guy's labor, my neighbor. I think his name is Dan. No. What's his name? Alright, so they're going to scrying for Blast Zone. Sure. I should know my neighbor. I know his last name. I'm not going to say his last name on stream, but I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I'm terrible with names. I shouldn't have fetched. That was stupid. Alright, y'all want to see it? Alright, here. Real fast. See the big stacks of wood? See that huge thing? It goes from like that left side all the way to the right. That's completely full of like firewood. I'm telling you, the dude loves chainsaws. You can see this tree chopped down right there. He just loves it. I don't know what to tell y'all. He just really likes chainsawing wood. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, we live in the woods. All right, so untap, upkeep, draw. I mean, Blast Zone's going to kill the Stamping Sphere over the next 2 turns. And I can't really stop it. And we don't really have any forward progress here, but I'm just going to play Noble Hierarch and say go, I guess. We can end step opt also. Sphere, resub. Where will Tom Brady play in 2020? I'll take things I don't care about for 500, Alex. Screw Tom Brady. Hopefully he plays for the... I can't even think of a joke because I'm not funny. Sorry. Tom Brady is stupid. Blast Zone. The Jets. That would be funny. Alright, so there's your Blast Zone. They can like play like a Thragtusk here. I'm pretty happy to counter it. They're just going to main phase charge to 1, sure. Works for me. Expedition map. Sure. Brady and the Jets. Alright, so we can either Snapcaster opt, or we can just Archmage Charm and draw 2. Let's snap. I don't think we're winning with basic beatdowns here. Actually, we shouldn't snap because they're going to blast over 2, obviously. So, all right, draw 2. Growth Spiral. We could steal their expedition map, which is kind of cool. We have 3 islands in play and a Mystic Sanctuary. Sure, untap, draw another land. Jeez, we're not playing Field of Ruin now. We could steal their map. Yes, that would be adorable, but. Alright, I'll put Archmage's Charm on top. I'll just draw 2, and then draw 2, and then Growth Spiral, and whatever. We're not going to... So we want to go... Growth Spiral, Archmage's Charm. Alright, so we can actually attack for 1 here. Alright, Growth Spiral, Archmage's Charm, yeah. Oh, I guess we could have spiraled on our turn, too, actually. Spiral on our turn, and then Charm on their turn. But, whatever. Brady and the Jets. Blast Zone. Alright, well, that's gone. Now they have not Tron yet. Just gotta draw some stuff here. Alright, so... let's cast Growth Spiral. We're drawing a decent amount of cards this turn, so I guess now the thing's gone. Draw. Draw 2. Opt. We get to Euro next turn too, which is actually pretty sweet. Do I want the snap? I already have a Charm and a Remand and a snap. I don't think I do. I'm gonna bottom. Ooh. Raise your hand in chat if you're ready to Shadow of Doubt this expedition map. Oh boy. Alright, 4 for Euro, 2 for... yeah, this is great. Oh boy, life is good. Remand. I better see a lot of hands. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Nope, 2, 3, 4. I think I leave an ops. I already have a charm in my hand, yeah. I was born ready. Cryptic Command, alright. Back for one, we have Remand and Shadow Dot up, which feels pretty safe. Wait, players can't search your libraries this turn. Yeah. Man, Tron seems terrible right now. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. And they draw Tron anyway. Okay. So they just ripped the Tron land. They didn't make a land drop last turn, so they just actually naturally drew Tron. Sure. Cast Once Upon a Time. Sure. I think we're still in phenomenal shape here. They found Urza's Tower. Sure. Wormcoil Engine. Remand. Draw Emrakul, draw Through the Breach. Through the Breach. Once again, this is not a bad spot to be calling for a top deck because we're just so far ahead anyway. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Come on, opponent. Here we go. The most unnecessary Through the Breach of all time. Or not. We're going to draw off the Euro for sure. We got the spaghetti. We just need the eater. You just named the deck, Lump Lump. Spaghetti and eaters. Another Euro. Alright, well. We have too many cards. Sir Phil, 1 year resub. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate that. You the best. Do we Euro here? I think we do. We have Cryptic and Remand up. And Force of Negation. Yeah, we should Euro try to make a land drop, I think. How many times have we put Emrakul in play off Through the Breach this league? Is it only once? So we're about to finish our 4th match here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 1. Like, we might not... It might not even be necessary, honestly. I think that there's 2 decks here, and we need to figure out which is the more optimal one. Definitely more than 1. Maybe twice? Maybe? Come on. Not a lot is definitely for sure. Not a lot, but we are winning. We are 2-1, about to be 3-1. So, while we're waiting for our opponent here, I want to remind everyone to give me a follow in the old Twitter sphere. That's right, follow me at Jim Davis MTG. Why? That's why. Also, Zibby of the Week. Give me a follow. Also, check out my website. Check it out. JimDavisMTG.com. Pretty sweet. Recent articles, sponsors, your deck live information. That's all cool. And less important to everyone else, more important to me, is that my fantasy hockey playoffs start this week. Lord Draken's in the league. Lord Draken, you were in 9th place. Did you make the playoffs or no? And I'm in 3rd place. And I'm playing against Dan Jessup in the first round of the playoffs. My team's pretty good. I've got the old MVP here. He had 4 goals last night. 4. Just casual 4 goals. MBD. Ninth place 2 years in a row. You're the league's new bubble boy. My buddy Kevin was bubble boy 3 years in a row. This is the 6th year running of this league. I got to play Kubadon or Soros. Yes, I'm playing Dan Jessup. Obviously, a good friend of mine, well-known Magic player. He's won 2 of the last 4 opens. And we got a matchup here. Dan's team is not too bad. He has Stamkos who got hurt, but that's a fantasy hockey scenario. We'll wait for this Exalted trigger to resolve. And that's the squad. It's a 16-team keeper league with 7 keepers on each team. Full NHL-sized rosters. A very deep league. It's called the Deep Stack. And goddamn Shesterkin getting hurt. All right, they pass priority back. Take 7. All right, so now we're gonna ship off. Oops. We'll Euro here. Let's try and draw land. Oh, we're gonna keep. We'll keep that one. Keep the 7/7, not the 6/6 of. Okay, we didn't draw land. We drew a Noble Hierarch, which we can cast. Then we have the Archmage's Charm and Remand. I think it's fine though. We have Force of Will too, so we're gonna Force of Negation. 3, 6, 9, 10. We're a little ways from actually casting this. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They have 12 mana. They can open on Thought-Knot Seer? They are. Intriguing. I think this is fine because my hand is completely bulletproof. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. They conceded while I was thinking. So pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, things are going pretty good with this deck, I'm not gonna lie. We're 3-1 going into our last match. Euro's a good Magic card, realistically. Let's go. Didn't even wait to see my hand before conceding. Yep. All right, there's the deck. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We got sponsors. Yes, we do. We got sponsors. How about you? Check out bcwsupplies.com. Go buy some Elite 2 deck guard sleeves. You can get a 5-pack of Elite 2 deck guard sleeves. Best sleeves in the market for less than $6 a pack if you use my promo code on their website. bcwsupplies.com, promo code JIM10, less than $6 a pack. Don't buy sleeves for $14 a pack at the Grand Prix, please. Just please don't be stupid. You're a Magic player. You're smart. Probably. You're a Magic player. You're very intelligent. Pretty smart. Kind of smart. Smart. Mildly intelligent. Gonna buy sleeves at the Grand Prix. Ding. But yeah, so go buy at bcwsupplies.com. Promo code JIM10. Best sleeves in the market. I've used them for the last 4 years. Not close. And yeah, let's go. Can we just like turn 3 Emrakul someone? Is that a thing we can do? You know? Maybe. Alright, we'll keep this. So, they keep 7 also. Sacred Foundry? Oh, we getting burned? Ooh. Okay. Top card is Lightning Bolts. I mean, I guess we're taking some damage this turn. If they have turn 2 Eidolon here, I guess we can kill it, but... Alright. Here we go. Goblin Guide reveals. Stomping Ground? Okay. We're gonna kill it. I mean... We're gonna take 2. Might as well take 2, right? They go land Eidolon. We go land tapped bolted. No. Rift Bolts? Oh god, they kept a 1-lander. Thank god. Oh man. Life is good. Alright. Yeah, the Foothills were a mistake. I made some deck building errors in my rebuild, and the initial deck had some errors, and we gotta fix those. We're not going to force his Rift Bolt. It seems a little overreacting. Steel Goblin guy with Archmage's Charm. It's not off the table. Storm count 1. Right now, you might be wondering what they're thinking about. They're thinking about the fact they just kept a one-lander, and they're going to lose probably because of it. Probably not, but I don't know. Whatever, we'll see. Let's go. Ops is Bolt. Bolt goes bottom. Snapcaster Mage. All right. You could just hard cast the Force on the Bolt. I don't hate it. We need to trade 1-for-1 a little bit here. We gotta find Emrakul, so we need to do. Wire Foothills is a mistake because they don't get islands, and getting basic island is really important in our Mystic Sanctuary deck. They also don't get Mystic Sanctuary, so they seem good on surface value, but when you actually think about it and play the deck, then they don't seem good. So they're gonna Rift Bolt again. All right, Cryptic Command, Lightning Bolt. Pretty sure we're gonna counter the Rift Bolt and bolt the Susphere. Should do that right now, I guess. We're going to 9. Because if we don't counter the bolt, then they just like say go up or charm up, and things get really, really awkward. I guess we could not counter it. Go to 6. Going to 6 seems so loose. We'll just counter it. Stealing Susphere has very little value. We got our clunktacular counter spells here. Shields are down. Here it comes. Flusterstorm. Alright. Emrakul. Damn it. Just what I always wanted against the deck full of 1-mana spells. Dismiss. Dismiss. Class dismissed. So they just say go here. We're going to, I guess, snap opt. Hope we don't die. We definitely could easily die here. They just have 3 spells in their hand, but what are we going to do? Snap opens up Searing Blaze. That is true. That is true. Maybe playing Snap is incorrect. That's a very fair point. Very fair point. Archmage's Charm. We're going to bottom this. Scrybug. And we're dead. Yeah, I think maybe it was wrong to play Snapcaster Mage. I think you're correct. But the thing is, like, we have to do something, you know? Yeah. Alright, we probably punted. Alright, I mean, we don't play Snapcaster Mage. We just, like, do nothing, though. So, like, is never playing Snapcaster Mage an okay thing for us to do? I don't know. It's close. It's close. Top card wasn't Emrakul, so... Alright, so... Let's see here. What kind of matchup we got going here? Cryptic Command's gone. Archmage's Charm is... I mean, a lot of our cards are really bad here. Remand's terrible. Euro should be good. Huntmaster, Aether Gust, Flusterstorm. And we still need a bunch more cards. Oh, God. I don't love Anger. I mean, they used all their mana basically every turn, so they could have had a whole bunch of stuff. I just want to play. Anger just seems bad as we're playing Noble Hierarch. Is Remand the best of the three as far as Archmage, Shaman, Cryptic Command goes? Here's like 2 and 2, I guess. It's kind of sick because, like, we could just turn 4 people, you know, but we just haven't really done it very often. Excuse me. Definitely not much in the sideboard here for burn. You know, our primary plan is certainly good against them, but we have to actually draw the Emrakul and the Through the Breach. I mean, stealing a Goblin Guide is not exactly good, you know. Right, we can turn 3 them. Let's do that. Agree. Let's save that for game 3, though. Or this game, sure. I mean, the reality is you're going to draw some lands, but opponent mulligans to 6. Oh. I mean, we're going to have to shock no matter what. We're not getting away with not shocking in this deck. Our mana base is just too wonky. Whew, we drew a land at least. Alright, so we can get an island. Not ideal, not ideal. So we get island, cast Growth Spiral. Really need to draw some lands here. So we're going to go to 16 life points. God damn it. Oh, it is really awkward playing 22 lands and 4 Growth Spirals. I guess we can, like... I think we're going to draw 2 of Archmage's Charm. We could click ourselves to draw a card, but I think we have to make a land drop this turn, just non-negotiable. So, we make a land drop this turn, and next turn we win the game, I think. So... Did it. Don't kill me. They should go spike, spike, spike. That's 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, that would kill us. We don't win. They have live draws every turn. They have to have a land and 1 mana spells. So... Rift Bolt. Euro is good. That was a really good draw. Bingo. Boingo. Like, they missed a land drop at turn, so they have no lands in their hand. So they have 3 spells in their hand. And if they have a bolt, they would have probably cast the bolt over Swift Spirit. Over Bolt. They get Swift Spirit prowess, so... I doubt they have a Lava Spike or a Lightning Bolt in their hand. Maybe they do. I don't know. Alright, well... They didn't have it. Lol. Alright, let's Euro first. Do a little safety Euro. I got you. Elite. I got you. Magic Island could not handle that amount of BM. Couldn't handle it. Whew. You think you're a burn deck? You think you're a burn deck? I'll show you. Alright, so now we're on the draw, though. And being on the draw kind of stinks, but... just gotta draw our cheap cards, you know? And make those land drops. Make those land drops pretty important. I mean, they didn't see Noble Hierarch yet, right? They probably bored out their Searing Blazes. Burning out burn. Oh no. Oh, we drew it, but we don't have any lands. Oh. I mean, we obviously have the mulligan. We can't keep this hand. Alright. Alright, this is not the worst, I guess. I think we ditch Growth Spiral here. Flusterstorm seems kind of nice. And Op finds lands better than Growth Spiral anyway. I'm not shipping Emrakul. I want the ability to just draw it and kill them. So Super Dude says, off topic, but a matchup between Simic Flash and Bant. What's favored? I'd imagine Simic Flash is favored, but I don't know for sure. That'd be my instinct. Oh, man. Alright, so we're going to get a Steam Vents, I guess. Lava Spike on turn 1 means they have Eidolon on turn 2 most of the time. Yeah. Okay. Don't hate that. Goblin Guide, take 2. So they obviously just drew that. Land. Top card. Basic Island. So we're at 12. Not super enviable, but it's okay, I guess. This Archmage's charms are pretty awk. What is a spell snare mistake? You like spell snare a lot. End step, lightning helix. Oh my god! I think we can do better with Flusterstorm. We're going to Aether Gust the Goblin Guide after it attacks for sure. Maybe we just take the Flusterstorm right now. Flusterstorm is pretty cheap. I guess them gaining life is actually pretty bad too with Emrakul. So yeah, alright, let's Flusterstorm this. No more Pioneer. What happened to Pioneer? Our top card is through the... No, I can't shuffle! Our top card's through the breach! What are we gonna do? God damn it! Crap! We're drawing it. We're so dead. Alright, land is good. And skewer the critics. They only got one card left. So you're telling me there's a chance. The problem is we're effectively at 5 life because of these stupid fetch lands. You crack Canopy too. Oh boy, we're really on the edge of a knife here. Alright, that's great. 4th land, you'd love to see that. Basic island off of the Goblin Guide, please. It's a Scalding Tarn. We did it. No Borostrom, and we're Gucci. Or just 2 burn spells, I guess. They put it on top. Oh god, we're gonna die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm too young to die. Oh god. Gonna opt for a non-fetch land. Oh my god. Alright, so we know they have Goblin God. If they have Borostrom, we're just dead. We can't do anything. Because we know exactly what the next turn is and nothing's going to change, we could just Archmage's Charm to steal their Goblin Guide after they attack, and then untap and do the same thing next turn, and now the guide's not there anymore, and they might even play a land. Yeah, we're going to say go. And they know we have this, I guess. But I mean, that is true. I guess that does turn on Searing Blaze. Maybe we just counter it then. But the Goblin guy kills them. Now they're not casting it? Now I think we Snapcaster opt. Yeah. Look for that land that doesn't take us damage and present lethal. A little song and dance around Boros Charm here. Island. I don't think we can play around Boros Charm. We can't let him draw any more cards. We're just going for it. Just say no to Boros Charm. I mean, so their hand is Goblin Guide card. If we had waited, um, if we had waited, we could have like Aether Gusted the Boros Charm, but that would require fetching again, and they'd draw any burn spell and kill us anyway. So yeah, I think that we like took the right path here. We just drew too many fetches and shocklands. We should do obviously one more life point, you know. All right, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. We only have €2. We can't really like bank on drawing a euro every game, you know. Yeah, we just needed one of our fetch lands to be a not fetch land, basically. All right, so we went 3 and 2. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We didn't really Emrakul that often. It was like sometimes. At least they didn't hold priority and cast 2 of them. I would have respected that. Full on respect. All right, so like, what are we gonna do with this deck? I don't even know, because like I feel like there's so many paths we can go down. And unfortunately, Sinister's not here. They're at work right now, and they wanted me to just put it up on YouTube for him. So I can't even ask him. I think that... I don't know what I think. I guess we're going to keep it a Through the Breach deck. The big things are, it feels like we need more lands. Cryptic Command feels kind of stinky. Probably want to shave a Remand. Probably to add at least one more land. But I also want to add a Through the Breach and an Emrakul also. So, like... it's possible. No, I mean, Serum Vision's over. Opt's probably better than Serum Visions, because... and then I kind of like the idea of playing Thoughtscour, but you kind of can't with Emrakul, which is awkward. And then Ren 6 is honestly seems really cool as both a really good card and then a way to keep the lands flowing with Euro and Growth Spiral, which is kind of cool. Was Ren 6 just draws a land every turn, so that could also be an option, and that could have you also playing like 1 or 2 Lonely Sandbars to keep bringing back and cycling, which is kind of cool. But I don't know if that works with Through the Breach Emrakul also. This is a puzzle. This is definitely a puzzle. And again, usually I would ask the viewer what they wanted to do exactly, but Smite says played Breach for a while. Deck feels bad when you're relying on drawing the 2 cards together, and both are extremely dead when apart. Very powerful but inconsistent and mentally taxing to have half or doubles of the combo when you die. Yeah, that happened to us a number of times, of course. For sure. I mean, maybe if you end up going the Ren 6 route, you're just drawing so many cards that you actually are okay having only 3 of each. Clique was good, because Clique was good with Noble Hierarch. Jace the Mind Sculptor is interesting, although it's pretty slow and vulnerable to things like Mystical Dispute. It is obviously good shuffling back Emrakul and things like that. It's definitely a reasonable option. There's just like a number of different angles here, like the Mystic Sanctuary Cryptic angle, Through the Breach Emrakul angle. Alright, let's like... I want the shave a Remand, shave a Snap. I like €2. €2 is a good number. I like the 1 Sanctuary. I think some pain-free lands, honestly, would have been pretty nice, too. We took a lot of damage from our lands. Foothills don't seem correct. It's probably just like a Delta and a what's it called? Delta and a Strand. It's 21 lands. Problem with Sulfur Falls, it's not an island. We just want more islands. Probably just play snow-covered lands also, because like realistically, it's what you should do in every deck, which is annoying, but whatever. So island, 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 mountain, forest, and then Stomping Ground, Steam Vents, Sulfur Falls. Pain-free lands are really nice. Can I do a deck after this? Yes, I can. Well, you're never fetching forest ever. Like, it's honestly possible you shouldn't even have forest in the deck if you're gonna play these Archmage's Charms. We're gonna shave at least one of these. I mean, playing Astrolabes, like, nothing in our deck synergizes super well with it. We're not playing Teferi to bounce it. We don't need artifacts. You know, it's just like, it's okay, it's fine, but it doesn't really like help us a ton. Might make for Blood Moon possible out of a sideboard. I guess playing Ren and 6 in your island deck might be awkward too. And Astrolabe makes Growth Spiral strictly worse because like it makes you want to lower your land count. I guess playing island Ren and 6 is pretty awkward. So maybe we just don't want Ren and 6. Maybe we just keep the combo. Let's go up to 4 on each. It's 22 lands. I still would like to add a land. The Cliques were good, honestly. I like Clique a lot. Because Clique was a real clock with the Noble Hierarchs, which I really, really liked. Maybe we shave a Growth Spiral for a land. It's 2 Cryptics, 2 Charms, 2 Forces, 3 Remands. I have a Spell Snare, too. I just don't know what else this deck wants. I think the Ren and 6 idea is a different deck. I think that's probably just not playing Through the Breach at all. Might even be better, but Charm, Cryptic. I like that you have a Spell Snare too. What's up, Wolves? No, we lost a burn. They had exactly Boros Charm on the turn. We had to cast Through the Breach, and we were at 5 and had to fetch. If you missed anything, it's all up on YouTube as always. So. Maybe just not playing Stomping Ground is also a thing. Just play like another Sulfur Falls. Both are non-islands, but one is pain-free. I just don't think you're going to fetch Stomping Ground ever in your Archmage's Charm deck. And then maybe 22 lands Growth Spiral is so awkward. Not sure. Probably want another land. Eight. 60-month reset, welcome back. Anticipate is just a very bad Magic card. That is not a card you want to play in the modern format. Play Serum Visions before you play that. It's possible you want Serum Visions over Opt, but I don't think so. We're pretty instant speedy. So yeah, I think if I weren't going to change the deck a ton, I would go here. And then sideboard-wise, I don't really like Huntmaster very much. I think it's just a weak card. I like Clique a lot. Sideboard felt fine, honestly. Everything seems pretty good here. The Angers are a little awkward, but it's fine. Sinister was playing Omen of the Sea at first, and I think that card is really, really bad. Just costing 2 is just not okay. Obviously, the more typical version of his deck does not play green. It's playing, it's like a Blue Moon deck, basically. But Noble Hierarch, Growth Spiral, Euro were all quite good. We had some pretty busted draws with Euro and Noble Hierarch and stuff, so I like the angle here. It's definitely an interesting one. There might be a way to build this deck where you're just not playing all the crappy counter spells. You're just playing Ren and 6 and Jace and maybe some other removal spells and stuff. But if you missed it, I'll be up on YouTube, folks. This is the end. So I think this is where I would be if I were to try this deck again, and I wanted to maintain the fact of being a Through the Breach deck. Like I said, I'm not convinced that Through the Breach is the best way to build Growth Spiral Euro in Modern, but this is where I would go. So deck was pretty good. I mean, we lost to Burn by inches, and we lost to Death Shadow by miles, and the Death Shadow like destroyed us. It wasn't even close. Don't even know if that one's savable, honestly. So it might not even be worth trying to save. So, yeah, deck sweet. So big thanks to XxSinisterxX for the donation. Hopefully you enjoyed your deck live. Deck was definitely super cool. And YouTube's going to end, so YouTube folks, if you're watching, please take a second, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. It helps me out so much. It's a easy, free way to support my content. So if you're watching my content often and want to support me but don't have any money, that's fine. I appreciate that. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. All right? Thanks, YouTube. I love you, and I'll see you next time.